friends, so today we are going to talk about PHP data types. Variables can store data of different types and different data types can do different things. PHP supports the following data types: string, integer, float, floating point numbers also called double, Boolean, array, object, null, resource. PHP string. A string is a sequence of characters like hello world. A string can be any text inside quotes. You can use single or double quotes. Hello world, BR, hello world. PHP integer. An integer data type is a non-decimal number between -2, 147, 483, 648 and 2147, 483, 647. Rules for integers. An integer must have at least one digit. An integer must not have a decimal point. An integer can be either positive or negative. Integer can be specified in decimal base 10, hexadecimal base 16, octal base 8 or binary base 2 notation. In the following example, $x is an integer. The PHP var dump function returns the data type and value. Int 5985. PHP float. A floating point number is a number with a decimal point or a number in exponential form. In the following example, $x is a float. The PHP var dump function returns the data type and value. Float 10.365. PHP Boolean. PHP Boolean. A Boolean represents two possible status, true or false. $x equals to true. $y equals to false. Booleans are often used in conditional testing. You will learn more about conditional testing in a later chapter of this tutorial. PHP array. An array stores multiple values in one single variable. In the following example, $cars in an array, the PHP var dump function returns the data type and value. Array 3. 0 equals to greater than string 5 Volvo. 1 equals to greater than string 3 BMW. 2 equals to greater than string 6 Toyota. You will learn a lot more about arrays in later chapters of this tutorial. PHP object. Classes and objects are the two main aspects of object-oriented programming. A class is a template for object. An object is an instance of a class. When the individual objects are created, they inherit inherit all the properties and behaviors from the class, but each object will have different values for the properties. Let's assume we have a class named the car. A car can have properties like model, color, etc. We can define variables like $models, $color, and so on to hold the values of these properties. When the individual objects Volvo, BMW, Toyota, etc. are created, they inherit all the properties and behaviors from the class, but each object will have different values for the properties. If you create a construct function, PHP will automatically call this function when you create an object from a class. My car is a black Volvo, my car is red Toyota. PHP null value. Null is a special data type which can have only one value, null. Variables of data type null is a variable that has no value assigned to it. Tips: if a variable is created without a value, it is automatically assigned a value of null. Variables can also be emptied by setting the value to null. PHP resource. The special resource type is not an actual data type. It is the storing of a reference to function and resources external to PHP. A common example for using the resource data type is a database call. We will not talk about the resource type here since it is an advanced topic. Thank you for watching my video.